another daily Corey B MTG video. Today we're going to be playing some more Standard, of course, and it wouldn't be right if I brought back the Standard channel, even if it was only for a few episodes, and didn't test out my beloved Otters and see what's new, see what's fun in this deck. And believe it or not, there is a nice new toy that we get to play with, and it, of course, is Loot the Pathfinder. I have no idea if this card is going to be good. It's 5 mana, which is a lot, but, you know, the abilities are pretty insane, and, you know, I'm just really excited to see how it goes. Now, of course, it is not a beast. It's a beast noble, so it won't be untapping in any way like that, but it does trigger up the beanstalk, trigger off up the beanstalk, plus just being able to draw 3 cards, be able to deal 3 damage to stuff. All that stuff can be relevant. Can't get cut down, I guess. I don't have the highest of hopes for it, but we're for sure going to try it. Outside of that, Otters is a deck that I wouldn't say necessarily is competing for a tier 1 slot right now, but who cares? Otters is the most fun deck you can play in Standard, has been for years, and we'll see if it's still competitive, if it can stand up to maybe Bounce House, other decks like that. So, a lot of changes in the list since we last played it, added some more up the beanstalks. This was a list that top-8'd a challenge, so, I mean, it had to have done decently. I added a loot for the content, to say the least. But outside of that, left the sideboard the same from this Magic Online gamer, which was Jay Reddy. So big props to them for their deck building. And yeah, I just want to get into jamming some Otters here. But of course, before we get into that, gotta thank our sponsors here. First up, KMC. If you're interested in any of these awesome deck boxes, check it out. I got some. And now I have some that are finally not translucent. Okay, so still probably translucent, but a red one, that's not going to show up on the green screen. So if you want to check out these boxes, they're really nice, really high quality, and I love them. I won't be using any other deck box for a while, as they are just super fun. So if you want to check them out, go to the description below for KMC and use that promo code in the top left part of your screen to save yourself 15% off. Next up, we got Heavy Play. Heavy Play is also coming out with some new stuff. So if you're interested in that, follow that URL in the top right-hand corner. Use that promo code to save yourself 10% off. Got the ETB playmats, RFG deck boxes, magnetic dice boxes, all that kind of stuff here. As well as they have this new really sweet quiver to be able to carry all your commander decks. Looks extremely high quality. I have some in the mail on my way to me, so I'll be able to tell you and show you here pretty soon as well. So, all right, let's play some Otters. On the play with the best deck in Standard. I'm gonna will it out there. And we'll see how it actually plays out. I'm going to keep, this is a little land heavy, of course, but with up the beanstalk, you know, everything is okay. So we're going to keep, we're not going to analyze Pollen to start, as we have our mana. We'll save that for getting a good creature. Yeah, I guess maybe I didn't have to add a second loot, as I have all these analyze the Pollens to fetch it, but you know what? I wanted to add a second loot. Alright, we'll see if we need to torch the tower on anything. It does not look like it. A fantastic draw there. Gonna go with up the beanstalk. Hope it doesn't get spell pierced. That would make me sad. Okay, beanstalk is sticking around. I'll lower these sound effects just in case. Alright, blue, red. Okay, interesting. Artist talent. I mean, I can't do anything about it now, so we'll just see what they can do. Gonna be some kind of combo card. Ah, it's this deck, yep. Alright. Alright. I see you. I see you. So we're for sure going to attack. Now, if we can find a this town ain't big enough or something, that would be ideal here. So let's play this. Be able to bounce this would be cool. That's not this town ain't big enough. Still decent. As we'll go like this. Guess I could have played a land, whatever. And we'll say go. A little brutal here, as we don't really have any action, and they're about to pop off, I imagine. Yeah, we'll see. This is a new bit of spice that's been popping up. I don't know if it's a real deck or not, but I mean, it seems pretty sweet. Okay. So, depending on what they tried to kill, we can save it with Torch the Tower. You know, if they try to kill Enduring Vitality, whatever. It wouldn't pay because it is just dying straight away anyways. Yep, so we'll let that happen. I mean, this is a combo. I'll tell you that. We're gonna have to bring in some hate for it. This town ain't big enough isn't even like a solid plan. It's an okay plan. Alright, this is the one we're gonna want to save. So let's let them draw, discard. I guess I'm gonna do it no matter what. They did bargain, right? Yeah. So, we're gonna bargain, choose this, yes, and sack this. To make sure we get to save the Vitality. That is a big deal. Still in a lot of trouble here, though, for sure. I don't know if our opponent's memeing or if they broke it, but this is definitely a thing. It's been popping up. It's been popping up from time to time. Okay. I mean, they're doing it. Once you can do all 3 abilities, it seems great. The loss of life one is whatever, but the rest of them are very solid. Wow. So this triggers on my turn as well. Well, we're dead. Yeah. I'll level this up for a card I don't even really want. Suppose I could have attacked first, but not that big of a deal. I'll get in my 1 damage. I have a feeling we're not going to be playing this game very much longer. Our Otters, no. One, this town ain't big enough, though. We would have slowed them down a ton. But as it stands, that's not the case. Yeah, kill that trainer. Get it out of there. I mean, this value engine doesn't really stop. You know, you get to draw a card each time. Like, Op draws 2 cards here. I mean, this is sick. Ooh, I mean, they're discarding this town. That cannot be a good sign. And yeah, if they have another spell, they just get to do it again. So you always start with the treasure, I suppose. Might have to try this out on one of these videos here. Now they get to discard a card and draw 2. The spice knows no bounds. Yeah, they're discarding sleight of hands and stuff. This is not good for the home team. I'll call myself the home team. Alright. I don't even know my best draw here. It's probably loot, to be honest. It is probably loot. Uh-oh. Okay, thank God I can at least torch that. I have something to do. Guess I could level this, but that's not very good. Yeah, depending on how high they get that up there, I might not be able to even deal with it. Well, let's hope we have some good artifact destruction. Oh, I guess I can look. Oh yeah, we got some stuff, I think. Ooh. Maybe not. This isn't a deck that we're necessarily super prepared for. We can definitely paw patch this, but opponent is well and truly popping off. Yeah, loot's my best draw. Glad I put 2 in. We do get an upgrade with the Verges in this deck as well. That's nice. Overall minor upgrades, but still. Opponent's deck is sweet. Alright, not a horrendous draw here. What, this is on 2. So we'll start with an Up the Beanstalk. That could be our best draw as well, depending on how we get to interact here. Well, not great, but we do get to go like this. And I mean, I'm just going to play the Flood Caller. You know, not now, but I'm just going to play it. If they kill it, I'm getting closer to being able to pollen for a loot. If we had some otters already in play, that would have been awesome. Yep. I bet this will finish the game pretty quickly, too. But of course, we're a combo deck, so, you know, if they get a little too greedy here, we can untap and win the game, maybe. We would need a this town ain't big enough, probably. And maybe some more help. So this sleight of hand can, well, let's see. Discard a card, draw 2, and then slight resolve, so technically draw 3. This is Ancestral Recall, but better. Okay. And they just have 6 cards in hand. Things are looking good. Come on, just level this up. Give me a break. You know you want to. Okay. Oh, that does trigger these as well, so they can... Well, they already created treasures, though. Okay, we are actually live. Because I don't think they have mana available. I'll take 6. If we get a Song of Totentanz, we're probably all done here. Okay, okay. So loot, then we could draw 3 cards. These are essentially free spells. I mean, let's give it a shot, huh? Okay. This would be sweet to win. So here's a loot. Okay. I mean, we're doing it. Kind of. I guess we're still gonna have to draw cards, right? I would think so. This doesn't actually accomplish anything. So, alright, we're gonna attack. I guess we can't go to combat if we want to win the game this turn, which we want to try, so let's do it. Alright, draw 3 cards. Okay. Okay, so let's go this town, this, and don't want to bounce anything else of mine, so yeah, let's do this. I still don't know if this is going to be possible. We're just a little too short on mana. I can definitely do like a few things, but not enough, I don't think. And then they just kill me with this. That's looking to be what it is. I guess Song of Totentanz I could get. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright. So we need to do this. Get this. Okay. We need to torch this. I am sure. Okay, now we need to analyze pollen, get rid of everything. Okay, untap. Song of Totem. Oh wait, what am I thinking? I can't do that. Oh, dang it. It's creature only. That's of course it. Dang it. Well, I'm stupid. Well, we'll get another one of these. And then we can only attack and then die. Alright, well, we tried. I don't know why I thought I could get Song off that. I haven't played this in a while. So there is... It gotta be GG, but we were close. We were close. I wonder if there was anything else I could have done. I don't think so, because I had to draw cards because I was out of gas. Otherwise, you know, adding 3 mana would have been great, but yeah, I don't think it was possible. I was very close to winning. Maybe 1 mana away. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool stuff. Alright. That was a game. We had a bit of an awkward draw. This is going to be a nice one. Well, throwback is like their worst nightmare, I imagine. This, let's bring in Spell Pierce. That's probably it. We don't want to kill any creatures. The furnaces are kind of bad as well, but not much we can do. Could play Bonnie Paul. I don't think that's good. All right, let's do this. The fact that we were close to winning that, I mean, says a lot. I think opponent probably just got too aggressive by playing that artifact at the end instead of just leaving up a little bit of disruption, but here we are. All right, game 2. I would love to play first. Yeah, this looks like a great hand. I will keep. So this doesn't have blue, this does. Alright, we can get out of loot pretty quick. I mean, loot was sweet. Drawing cards good, believe it or not. I mean, this is a much better hand than what we had before. We just didn't draw into much. I think the keep was still totally fine, but... Alright, here's a bean. Don't have a Spell Pierce, please. I'm just always afraid of Spell Pierce now. No! Brutal. That's a big deal. Oh, this adds blue. Yeah, well, I was wrong. Playing good so far, y'all. Playing good. I'm so rusty with me Otters. Okay. Now we can at least loot next turn. I don't know if we'll necessarily want to, because then it can die, but if we have nothing else to do, we'll probably do it. Ruh-roh. Okay. We have one other thing to do. We can bushwhack and then get it back. And then loot next turn. It's probably better than playing loot just to die to another one of these. That is the only thing that kills it, but... Alright. Let's attack. A bad turn from us. That's alright. Loot's gonna do some damage next turn. At least they don't have the full combo going right now. Nothing to trigger this. I take that back. Okay. Yeah, now they get to add the treasure and do it again. Oh, it's so busted. But they're a little bit lower resources, and we're going to be putting on pressure this time, so I have higher hopes. Alright, so here's the loot. Give me the loot. Don't you dare have an answer for a 5-drop with 1 mana. How would you do it? Alright. Here they come. Worst case, I get to draw some cards. Loot's sweet. And cute. Okay. That's okay with me. I guess they're trying to get this large enough to block, maybe? Another Spell Pierce was there. Drawing a card. You want a chump block? No, okay. Take a smacking for 7. Then we'll say go, and I'll draw cards at end step. No point in drawing right away. But Ancestral Recall on a hasty 4-power creature? Corey approved. This is going to be a nasty turn, though, I imagine. So torch, sacking that. So we will want to draw 3 cards. Oh, this adds mana too. Okay, yep. That makes sense. Yeah, all creatures, not just otters, so it's good to know. Wish I could find a way to untap loot. If I could do that, this deck would be truly broken. Alright, so I can destroy this, and I'll do it whenever I can. Then I can start dealing 3 damage to this or their face. I technically have a lethal attack next turn. That's pretty cool. If they get a little loose. I think that is slightly loose. If they attack, I think they lose the game. Yep, you did. Alright. Now it didn't matter. They were dead anyways. Loot! Does it all! Okay. Spicy, spicy. Okay. Anything else we can really do? No, not really. I think the Roaring Furnaces are still fine to deal with Otters, and if I can get the sauna going, if we can ever play a long game. The problem with the long game plan is I just don't have that many ways to actually destroy the artifact. But if I can deal with artist talent, or God forbid they don't just draw them perfectly on time, then we can play a long game, and I think that would favor me. These blue-red kind of do nothing style decks, you know, without their specific engine, they always look less than impressive. My opponent has taken a mulligan. I gotta keep this. It, of course, doesn't have anything too exciting, but it has the ability to find a lot of stuff. So I think we'll probably go talent into trainer, but there's a chance we get a land. Okay. Copycat. Storm Chaser's talent is just in every deck. It's so good. Could go talent plus pollen, but withdrawing the 3rd land, I don't think it's needed. That's not a talent. That's good. That's good. Could go double talent. But trainer to find some interaction in case they draw the thing is probably pretty good. Or, I mean, I just go beat down here with these Storm Chasers. I think it's more important to find an answer to the enchantment. And they could Spell Pierce me, so, yeah. Alright, I'll play one next turn, believe it or not. Now we'll start talenting. Okay. No answer to it yet. Alright, so I can fight if I want. I think 3 spells here makes a lot of sense. One of them getting a land. No! Okay. I thought it hovered over that. I was like, how dare you? Yeah, that's totally fine. As I got another talent coming down. Or I could bushwhack this. Nah, we're gonna go aggro with this game. Otter beats! We get to do some stuff next turn. I can go bushwhack, talent, and trainer. Okay, there is the combo, but it's not online right now. Is there a chance I win? Probably not, but... Okay, well... I'm going to start with the trainer. We are going to fight this. Beanstalk. Could just play that if I want, but honestly, I think I just want to go ham here. Is that correct? Could go up the Beanstalk and do the other things next turn, but fight plus talent seems pretty good. A land is also not bad, as I will for sure be able to play a spell next turn if I get a land. I can already for sure play a spell, though. Alright, let's fight. Target creature I control fights another. And why not? Fourth talent's the charm. Hope they don't have a Pyroclasm. That would be a game breaker. Take 10. Very much lethal, ready to go. Yup. Now, if I draw land, I can bushwhack 4 more times. They'll need that. Yeah, I doubt they bring in Pyroclasm against me, so I think we should be all set. But 2 removal spells, or maybe 3, I guess, is possible. One dead otter. Lethal on board by quite a bit. Yup. This town, yeah, not good enough, so they gotta get a treasure and find something else. 2 blockers, they're still dead on board. So that has to be a 1-mana spell or they die. And they're definitely dead now. Alright. Dun 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 dun, and I tap like a dingus, but it doesn't matter. Bounce, bounce. Could be a spell pierce, I guess, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Otters prevail in the end. 2 meme decks going at each other. The Otters always win. All right, let's play more matches. And is very good. Being able to pollen for a red source right away. All right, up against an aggressive deck, which is usually our bad matchups, if I'm being honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's changed. I doubt it. Maybe loot helps us out. Help us, loot. All right, Rolling Furnace. This town ain't big enough tricks. This seems like the early favorite for what we're going to be doing. Okay. Definitely, whenever a creature you control becomes a target of spell or ability. Dang, okay. That is brutal that they get, no matter what, they get a counter. So no matter what, it's 3 damage coming back. But I can get the 1 annoying creature off, so that ability no longer menaces me. So let's do that. Such a good card. I guess now this is harder to kill, but not impossible. That's not my favorite. That is indeed not my favorite. Okay, well, I can go... I can torch this, sacking that if I want. 1, 2, 3. I guess I can deal with both. If I go talent into torch, into bushwhack, fight. Guess if I'm gonna do that. Is that even good? Oh boy. We're in for it this game. Any way I can keep this? I could fight this. Alright, definitely gotta do this. I can go like this. I just had to start clicking. I don't even know if this is right. Bottom that for sure. Let's see what they want to kill. Oh, yeah, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Dang it. I was hoping they wouldn't do that. Alright, then we'll do this for mana. Let's get some blue. And be sad. Sadness on the stack. Yeah, there's probably a better way to do this, but the old timer got me good. Yep. Yeah, that was probably the worst way to do it, if I'm being honest, as we didn't get value off Bushwhack, which we totally need to do. That's actually not so bad as we get to bounce that, but... So I guess we have to go... I think I have to go Trainer as a blocker, and then this town... bouncing this and that. Okay. Yeah, still very much dead, but we'll see what we got. Okay. Well. You bounce land to non-land, so that won't work. So we have to go bounce this, and chump block the challenger. As it's the most damage. And now we're very dead. Okay, does that do us anything? Probs not. The land's getting animated no matter what. Guess I can hope that they don't go for it. Don't think there's a way out here. I think I just played that one turn too wrong. I also just don't think I was going to win, but don't think I have an out here. I can't take damage for sure, so let's go like this. Guess if I top deck Storm Chaser's talent. No. 4 toughness creature. Alright, we're dead. We're dead. Alright, we're keeping our streak alive of losing game 1. Alright, Pyroclasm, though, on the other hand, is going to be nice. The Obstinate Baloth also seems good. I mean, this is definitely for Bounce House making us discard, but I think it's still fine against these decks as well. Just slam a 4/4 that gains life. We can probably take out 1 loot, even though I don't want to. Can take out the songs. They're pretty bad. Can take out 1 Flood Caller, 1 loot, 1 Beanstalk, maybe 2 Beanstalks. Yeah, checks out to me. A solid plan B, just get them with 4/4 so that gain life. Locks it on Hierarchs for any old school gamers. Alright. Love to play first. Yeah, I think if we would have played first that last game, we would have had a chance too, so we'll keep. When we have a loot, we have a way. Maybe they'll make me discard a card too. That would be sweet. Right, let's get some red mana. Do some sawing. Yeah, all the creatures that they play are devastating, so we pretty much have to deal with all of them. Now, do we want to Roaring Furnace that straight away? Probably not. We'll just have to take 2. If we didn't draw the Trainer, I probably would have, but since we have the ability to do something else, let's do it. Alright, Torch seems great. Everything else seems pretty medium. Guess we can't cast Torch and Furnace next turn. Maybe that changes our play a bit. Probably shouldn't. Yeah, I think we still take it. As we'll probably just Bushwhack anyways to find a land to make sure we can bail off. Game's looking a little better, but of course, you know, these Gruul decks just come out of nowhere. They just get you dead quick. There's that Mighty Mouse. God, I hate that combo. Trample? Not double strike? Well, that seems wrong. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Super awkward. Guess I screwed up. Well, no, I couldn't have played it any other way, to be honest. So, I want to bushwhack for sure to find a land. Now it's just, do I furnace? Or do I torch? I think we furnace. Get rid of this manifold. Alright, let's get some blue mana. I guess green if we want to play Baloth and not take damage. Yeah, I suppose. I'm going to leave it back. Us attacking them for minor points of damage doesn't matter too much, but not the nemesis. Alright, I'm sure they have plenty of good draws here. And our bailouts are good, but they're not, like, the best thing. Yeah, I'll take it. It's not amazing. Alright, let's go like this. Get a little life back, say go. If we have to do this trade, we might. It's not great. No matter what, blocking any of their creatures, we're gonna take some extra bonus damage for funsies. I might go to upkeep here and actually torch to get a surveil. Okay. It's a double striker, yep. Alright, I guess I will... No, I don't want to block there. We'll just do this. God, if they have Monstrous Rage, it's just over, right? Yeah, I can't beat Monstrous Rage. So I gotta put it out of my head, right? So if I put it here... I guess if I put it here, it's better. Yeah. Alright. This is better against Monstrous Rage. Yeah, okay, this was much better, because now we get to keep the Baloth. Yeah, much better block. Okay, glad we rethought that. Okay. No longer can gain life, though. Now, I do think I want to do this. Sacrifice this. See if I can find a play. Analyze Pollen with pretty much anything available. I guess that's good, right? Even if it's just for a trainer. Maybe I just get a land? Don't have another mountain, though. This for a trainer seems totally fine, though. Can't get a Baloth, can't gain life anymore. Alright. Oh yeah, that doesn't deal damage, that's right. Eight. Oh yeah, that's 7. Get rid of these. Okay, yeah, let's just get a trainer. Pretty unexciting, but here we are. We're gonna be putting a lot of weight on loot, I'll tell you that. Hopefully this Pyroclasm does some things next turn, and maybe we can go talent, or Pyroclasm then talent. Or if we get a land, we could go loot, add mana, and Pyroclasm. Okay. Definitely going to be Pyroclasming. Double strike, haste. This eats up the most amount of damage. So let's do that. Okay, I would rather do that. So that was sweet. Green. Up the beanstalk. That was a great draw, to be honest. Okay, Pyroclasm. Now we're pretty far ahead. If we lose this game, then I think we just have to deem this matchup impossible. Which, it is the bad matchup. Aggro decks have notoriously beat down on Otters, but... Okay. Yep. I mean, I think I will have to, take this. No blocks this one time, but I think we'll have to kill this instead. So does that help me out? Not too much. Alright, let's play the loot. Okay. Let's for sure get in there. Whoa, not with you, little buddy. Then we'll do some looting on defense. Alright, we'll say go. Now we'll react and either deal some damage or draw 3 cards, depending on the situation. Now, it's nice that we can block, and then they have to blink first, because we have first strike. Okay. Talent. It's going to give Ward 1, right? Yep. If we think we can beat it now, we do it. I don't... God, it's brutal. So if they have Monstrous Rage again, I think I'm just dead. Oh, wait. No. I got it. Okay, so they can go like that. I can go... Block. Alright, I will try to do the thing. Okay, sweet. Glad that worked. Okay, now I feel like we have the world at our fingertips. Maybe we can win the game. We need a this town for sure. So I guess we can start by drawing cards? I don't have the way to win on the spot, so I guess we will just start with this. Without having Song of Totentons, I just can't win, but we can outvalue them. Alright. It's been a sweet game. Loot has just been awesome. I'm pretty happy with that as a 2 of. Okay, let's draw 3 cards. Lightning bolts and recalls. Oh my. Okay. Well, that could do it. We can at least start popping off, I imagine. So if we go like this, then we have 5 mana available. Probably can't do it right now, but we can put up some nice defenses. This. Alright. Alright, let's go with this little buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we can start with this. Not gonna do the offspring. Sick. All right, that should basically lock it up. Now we'll do this. Green. I'm gonna have these creatures fight, I think, because if they have torch, I would rather, you know, this not get torch type thing. I don't think they would have. Yeah, they would probably keep in torch against me, but. Alright, and then we'll say go. Now we have this town in case they have anything meaningful. But yeah, this should be all locked up. Thank God that Monstrous Rage didn't show up a few turns ago, otherwise we were still dead. Which is surprising. We've kind of felt in control this whole game, but if they had one Monstrous Rage pretty much at any time, we were dead. That card's just so good. No, it's nice I can add mana, bounce this, replay it with that mana, and reuse the exhaust abilities. I can also just win the game next turn. I'm pretty positive. As I can go get the Analyze, which gets the Flood Caller. And we just kind of go off from there. Sure. Alright, end step. We are gonna just do this kind of for funsies. I guess if they had Torch here for Enduring Vitality, it might be brutal, but we're just so far ahead, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Now it doesn't matter. That was actually probably the worst case. Okay, okay. Never mind, nothing matters. Alright, so let's go like this. Let's add green. Add a bunch of blue. Okay. Blue, red. This town. Bounce our things. Green, green. Up the beanstalk for free. Get all those in play. Now the fun begins. Green, green. Up the beanstalk for freezies. Alright, we can torch something. We don't need to. We can start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can kick it if we want. We'll just do this. Yep. Blue, blue, this town. And that'll do it. I love this deck. This deck is so fun. Alright. Anything else we want? This deals 1 damage, but yeah, that doesn't deal enough. I mean, loot was awesome, but I don't think we want a second. God, it just all comes down to how do I deal with stupid Screaming Nemesis. That is just the worst card for us. On the draw, though, this game, I would imagine we're like 70-30 disadvantaged. Being on the draw with the Otter deck up against the Gruul deck, you know, if they just have a normal draw where they don't stumble on 1 through 3, it almost doesn't matter what they have. It's that brutal. Unless it's like Burst Lightning Faced, Innkeeper's Talent, Screaming Nemesis. Still might lose to that, but you never know. Okay, that's good. Oh no, we don't have red. I think I still have to keep this though, as we'll get it eventually. And if we draw it, it's gonna be really, really strong. I think it's worth it, but, and they mulliganed. We could be killing ourselves here. For sure though. Okay, okay. They could easily crush us still. Okay. That's still pretty good no matter what, as we can at least this town to buy some more time. And we can turn on the red mana immediately, yeah, so that was very good. Okay. Okay, now blue and green. Can we attack? Do we want to do it now? I think we wait on everything. Great draw, though. I love that one says it's cheaper and the other one didn't. Did you see that glitch? That was weird. I mean, that was probably their last land. Nobody plays that as their second land unless you have to. So I bet that was a top deck. Yeah, and now I respond. That was good to do that now. They get this out of my hand. Yup. Now they at least still get to do that again. Now we can do the same play if we really wanted. I think it's better than the alternative. And we're getting up Otters, so then we can do stuff after that. I think that's reasonable. It's either that or Vitality. Oh wait, they have Ward 1. Okay, so now actually the play has changed. Yeah, it has to change. So, alright, we just gotta go like this. And go like this. And hope to not get blown up. It's gonna be big no matter what. We might just want to chump. I think I would chump with my Vitality if they give me the option. A torch would be really brutal here. That would not make me a happy camper. Okay. I mean, I'll definitely trade if I can trade profitably with this, like, in a heartbeat. Okay, so that leads me to believe they don't have a spell. Okay, that is not true. So if they have Monstrous Rage, which they probably do, what's the best play? I mean, I think eating up some damage is still better. If they have Monstrous Rage, I can do this. Then that still dies. Then I only have 4 mana. But... and if they don't have it, they still only get to kill 1 creature. So this is probably good. Okay. Now this has Ward 1. But 5 toughness, so that is a problem. I mean, I guess I died to a Snakeskin Veil, but I think I'm okay with that. Could do it now. Then I'd get another thing in play, but I don't think that's super necessary. Alright, here we go. God, if they activate that Innkeeper's Talent, they are in a world of hurt. Smart. Alright, I'm gonna try to do everything I can to get them to Monstrous Rage here. Alright. 1, yes, 2. I will pay. Okay. now that is a 3-3. Wow. Okay, so we want to just go like this. Hit this. Ward 1. Yeah, that's a good point. Kind of forgot about that. And then I think I just have to hold back again with another this town. I don't want to just make another chump blocker here. So, yeah, let's do it. God, is that better? I might need to. As if they draw land and put the counter there. I mean, then I get to eat this. Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I think this is better. Pretty good. Gosh dang it. Let's see how we can win this at this point. It's getting tough. Yeah, let's see where they put the counter. I would imagine the Heartfire Hero. 6 damage coming through. Opponent has definitely played well. I think I have to block. Okay. I think this has to get a red land. So I think I have to chump with this. Alright. Oh, I don't even have enough cards now to block. Shoot. So I'd have to do this now. Furnace, pay 1, have this town to bounce, but then the Sanctuary just kills me. I think I'm dead. This is not good. This is not good. We're not having a good time right now. Okay, so bounce this. All right, I think I know the play. God, I don't even think it's good enough. No, it can't be good enough. Okay. Well, let's do it here. Yep. Yep, can't do it. The Ward 1 gets me. Alright, so I guess my only hope is that they don't animate the Soulstone. This was a good one. A good one, but a tough one. Yep. I really thought we had them. We were starting off so good, but they just maneuvered quite well against us. So, yep, GG. All right, and we're kind of at that hour mark, so this is going to be our last one with Otters, but believe it or not, we're going to be bringing Otters back, you know, basically every time I come to play Standard, as I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is going to be Thursday, so tomorrow the Pro Tour is coming out, so I'm not going to have a video released tomorrow. So the next one will be Monday, if I have time to film one. You know I said I was going to be doing this for a while, but life stuff came up. I'll bore you the details. And I might only be able to record one more at the most, maybe not even any, as it's Tuesday for me, and I fly out to the Pro Tour tomorrow. So I might get one more in tonight, 2 at the very most. But yeah, we'll probably do some more stuff after the Pro Tour, and we'll evaluate from there. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and share this video. And of course, leave some comments below. I love chatting with you. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you in the next video. Maybe.